when the Prophet, peace be upon him, says that one of the person who would be under the shade of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be a person who have dealt justly, fairly to other people. Allahu Akbar. You see, that's what is important. And the hadith refers to a just ruler. Why? Because a ruler, in many cases, rulers and presidents and leaders, in many cases, take advantage of people who are below them. But it doesn't only mean them. According to the commentators and the muhaddithin, any one of us, if you're a boss, or you're an employer, or you're a manager, or you're a director, or you're in position to be just and fair and nice to people, the Prophet, peace be upon him, told Hazrat Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he said, make things easy for people. What did he say? Make things easy for people. Don't cause hardships for them. Don't cause hardships. Could you imagine? He advised Hazrat Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he said, you must make things easy for people. Don't make things difficult. What about being unjust to people? What's the consequences? On the day of judgment, on this day, the person who is a just, fair-dealing person will be under the shade of Allah. No worry, no biting the fingernails, no sweating, no worry at all. You're under the shade, the coolness. Allahu Akbar. Isn't that what we all striving for, my brothers and sisters? To be under the shade of Allah. When you're under the shade of Allah on the day of Qiyamah, you know that you're automatically going to Jannah. Allahu Akbar. Subhanallah. That's what we need. And there are a few other people. 7 people will be under the shade. Who is the next? Who is another person from the 7? You know, it's a long 7 people. A youth who spent his time in the path of Allah. A youth who spent his youth in the path of Allah. Let's ponder. Look at what happens here. These are the diseases of life in the world among human beings today. Most of our youths do not believe in spending their youth in the path of Allah. We believe when you're young, that's the time to enjoy it. Do all the haram. Huh? Do all the haram. Eat all the haram. Go all the haram. Say all the haram. When we get old and cold and we can't do anything anymore, come in the masjid and say, la la la.